One of the worst things for a human being, the biggest disease for a human being, is laziness. We have all these disciplines to counteract that, but it's one of the biggest issues that we have because it'll affect everything in your life. You can't support a family being lazy because you got to go to work. You can't be lazy to work. What can you do and still be lazy and succeed? You have to take action. For a man, the mentality of working hard just so we can have 2 lazy days is true. Like, that's what we want. We want to go home and do nothing and relax and recuperate because we're beat down from work. But you can't allow it. Like, you can't get in shape and be lazy. It's not possible. You have to go to the gym. You got to put in some effort. You can't make money and be lazy. It's not possible. You have to put in effort. Even if you're just posting media or something like that, you can't be lazy. You can't be better and improve yourself and be lazy because that requires you to work harder than you did before. Like, I used to be a fighter. I was training at a professional level. Like, everybody wanted me to go professional, but my coach ended up dying. So I was around all these high level mixed martial artists, and nobody ever quit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a constant competitive place. Like, you couldn't find anybody who quit. You couldn't find anybody who didn't do a little bit more every day. And that thought alone was exhausting. Like, I used to run for fucking hours. And then I thought, at one point in my life, I'm going to be outside running for 5 to 10 hours. And at that moment, I was like, it's whatever. But to think of that now, it's almost insane. But that was my mentality. There is no such thing as being lazy and getting things done. You can't, because the next person is not going to do that. And it's not about the next individual, it's about the group of individuals that's doing that. So everybody keeps on pressing forward and you're being left behind. And once again, I'm saying it's not about these individuals. It's about the industry that they're in becomes more competitive, and you can't compete in what you're doing. There's no reason to do it. So laziness is something that can't be accepted. And I also constantly try to push myself to not accept that. And it's hard, it's a struggle. But hold on, let's quick break. ThompsonWebmakers.com, ThompsonWebmakers.com. Because if you have an idea that you want to put forward, that you're working hard for, that you can use these strategies, these mindsets to push forward and do it by yourself. Or if you need help, I'm here. I can do SEO. I can set up your web page exactly how you need it, all the content. You don't have to think it out. Just tell me the idea. I'll do the research for you and I'll put it all there and knock it out, make it clean and easy so there is no excuse for you. You can succeed online. ThompsonWebmakers.com. Check me out. Send me an email. And it doesn't matter how much money you have, we can make something work for you. We can make it happen, right? But back to being lazy, it can't be seen as a reality for you. It just doesn't work. Like, even a yogi, it's the perfect contradiction to being lazy. And you think all these guys do is relax and chill and kumbaya. It's one of the most taxing things mentally to do yoga. It really is. It's so, to stretch is harder to exercise for me. It's, you have to use your mind so much and push yourself constantly. Like, when you stretch, you have to sit there and endure pain. When you exercise, yes, there's a pain, but you have to hit that threshold to feel that pain. When you stretch, you immediately feel pain, and you have to sit there and allow yourself to relax while you're feeling pain. And to meditate is the complete opposite of thinking. And we constantly think. So it's one of the hardest exercises to do because we have evolved to constantly think and not control our mind. And you're forcing yourself to try to control your mind. It's one of the most difficult things to do in the world. It is the most difficult thing to do in this world. Is to try to maintain the mind, to one point have control over the mind, to sit there and to watch your thoughts. It's exhausting. And laziness will not get you anywhere. So just remember that before you do anything. Don't complain. Just do it. Don't think that 1 second hesitation, soon you say, I don't want to do it, that's exactly when you do it. Just get up and go. And that shit will go away. I remember I used to go to the gym and I would wake up like, damn, I don't want to do it. So I got up right away and I went out the door, because once you start going in motion, it's never as hard as you think. Like going to the gym is always the best example. It's not about what you're doing in the gym. Just get there. Just get there. Building that mental strength of just getting up and doing it. Just get there. Don't worry about how bad it's going to hurt. Don't worry about how long it's going to be. Because once you get there, you start putting into motion, everything else happens. You're putting in the effort. Everything happens. You condition your mindset that this is just what I do. It's not even something that I want to do. This is just who I am. Like my diet. Like people say, oh man, you're a vegetarian, blah, blah, blah. That must be hard. I'm not a vegetarian. That's just how I eat, bro. Like, it's not something that I'm trying to do. I'm not in some fucking vegetarian group. I don't have a society. Like, I just happen not to eat animals. That's what I am. I'm a person that doesn't eat animals. That's it. There's vegetarians, they got these certain ways that they eat. I'm not including in that. I just don't eat vegetables. And it's not something that I try to do. So don't be lazy. My daughter's waiting for me. So I'm out of here. Peace, and check me out. And repost this. Yeah. Follow me. Yeah, help these videos grow so we can grow together. Yeah, follow Daddy. Tell him. Follow Daddy. You heard her. Do it. Peace.